y'all, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm just gonna be sitting here with y'all, just BSing with you and catching you up on what I've been doing. I know I haven't posted much these couple weeks, probably a month since I've posted, but let's get our makeup out. I don't have anything in particular that I'm gonna do. It's just gonna be a sit down, let's chat and see what's been going on in our lives. So go ahead and prep your face and I'll be right back. Hi y'all. Okay, so I'm back. My camera's moving. So I'm gonna be using the 35T Morphe palette, Sweetest. I did buy this on Black Friday in Target because, you know, I didn't know Target had an Ulta in it. Like, I had no idea. I don't know when that happened, but I'm gonna be using this palette. It has browns, pinks, purples, dark browns. I mean, it's a beautiful palette. I mean, look at that. And they have little shimmers as well. So I did put my concealer on. I put on my Stay Matte Rainbow London concealer. Funny thing happened to me. I'm gonna go into not the Innocent shade, this pink one right here, and I'm gonna just put it on the corner of my eyes. But I went to Walmart because, you know, I needed makeup, and I needed for the cruise that we went to. Of course, we went to the cruise. So I bought makeup. I bought all of the necessities that I need, nothing too crazy. You know, foundation, concealer, red lipstick. Mine kind of went kaput. I went back a couple days later. I was at my mom's. A couple days later, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do my makeup. I didn't, in my head, I did not take it out of the car. So I went back into the car and, what's it called? I was looking for it. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere. Not even in the car, not even in the house. Nowhere. We left it. We left that bag of makeup at Walmart. And, you know, makeup is not cheap. Even though you know, I mean, like, you still spend your money, right? So I never went back because it was a couple days later, and you know, they always clean their little till thingies. So I lost that makeup. I never got it, and I to this day still haven't gone back. Haven't gone back and like gotten what I need. I mean, I have what I need, but like I'm scrounging around again. Like, there's my concealer is going kaput again, and my foundation that I have is not this color that is my skin tone, so I have to mix two foundations, and it's a drag. I would just want to, you know, just slap it on and just buff it out, blend it out. But here we are, because we forgot the bag. Because we forgot it because something happened, like something was leaking on our side, like on the conveyor belt thingy, and I guess I usually always double check for my bags, and this time I did not, so we left that beautiful bag at the store. But oh well, stuff happens. I was kind of upset, but I mean, I can't change the fact that we made a mistake. But yeah, but I was wondering how y'all's holidays went. I want to know how your holidays went. I want to know what family traditions that you do on these beautiful holidays. I spent my Christmas Eve with my family, and sorry, my father-in-law was talking. So I spent it with my mom. I was off for 2 weeks because I have to have days off with my daughter with the school schedule that she has. I don't have really much anybody to take care of her. So that was what happened. So even though I had those 2 weeks, I still had no time to do videos. Because your girl went on a cruise. I did, and I was trying to pack my stuff, my daughter's stuff, my husband's stuff, and trying to not forget things when we left for the cruise. So that was fun too. So I spent it with my mom on Christmas Eve. We did our Christmas, on Christmas Eve. We made tamales, we ate the tamales, and it was actually really fun. We got a lot of presents. My daughter got a lot of presents as well. I gave, everybody got what they needed. I did not spend as much as I wanted to spend just because of the, our money was limited just because we were going to go on a cruise. So I was trying to be mindful on how much I spent. So yeah, so we did our Christmas, and we actually did our New Year's, spent it on the boat. It was so much fun. If anybody is gonna go on a cruise, I totally advise it. It is so much fun. When you go on the islands or wherever you're gonna go. Like, we went to the East Caribbean, so Islas Roatán, we got to go to Belize, and then we went to Cozumel, Mexico. We went to those 3. The first one we went to was Roatán. That was the farthest way, and we got to hold a sloth and a capuchin monkey. Oh, I was so freaking excited. Okay, so I'm trying to find what a clean brush, honestly. That's what I'm trying to look for. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna go in with a purple, and I'm gonna go in with the Throw a Fit purple. That one right there. And I'm just gonna be using a tiny brush. This is Babe by B. The size is B38. This little one right here. I'm just gonna go and put it on the corner of my eye. Because those are my 2 favorite colors. So I decided to use both. Oh, so, we went to Roatán, and we had the excursion, which was going and holding the capuchin monkey and the sloth. Guys, that was so much freaking fun. I had so much fun. Oh, and we held a parakeet as well. What is a parakeet? I don't know, those pretty red ones with all the color feathers on them. I forget if it's a parakeet or not. I'm sorry. I'll probably sound stupid right now. But yeah, so we went and held them. They showed us different other animals that they had as well, and I took pictures. Of course, I have to take pictures. So we went to that one, and we only had that one excursion, and then we went to the beach, and I swear to you, that beach was awesome. The water was so clear. So clear. You can see your feet. It was that clear. I have never been to the ocean I could actually see my feet. I've always gone to the Galveston, and Galveston Beach, I mean, it's the ocean, but like it's not you can't see through the water just because, you know, all the sand and whatnot. So yeah, so I'm so happy that I got to experience that in clear waters. The temperature was a little hot, but I mean nothing compared to Texas temperature. It was like probably in the 80s, so it was amazing. The water was, it was cold, but I mean you can manage. And oh, I swear to you, I would go back. I would totally go back and like go to that beach. The dude that was helping us with all of that, he was really nice, really cool, a really cool guy. And of course my husband had to step in and talk to him most of the time that we were in on the beach. But that was, you know, he was a cool guy, and my husband likes to talk to a lot of people. So so I'm going in with my bestie, this shade right here. It's a little pink shimmer shade. So I'm gonna go in with that with a flat brush, and my flat brush is the Lexi 245's small shader brush. That's what it's called. I'm just gonna go in and just put a nice pretty shimmer. So let me do this real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did the little shimmer and this is how it turned out. And I'm gonna go in with my liner. Oh, and I bought liner too, and that was in bag. So I have to still use this one. It still works, but I'm not really much of a fan. So that's how we spent our time in Roatan. And then after that we were on the boat towards Belize. And oh, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. So you're gonna do your wing liner. I kind of messed it up like always. I'm not good at liner, guys. I suck at it. I try my hardest to make a pretty liner, but it never turns out right. So we went to Belize and we spent time in Belize. We didn't really do an excursion there. We just got off the boat. In Belize, you have to take a boat to the island. There's not a port there, so we had to take another boat to get there. We went and toured the island, and we had a lot of fun actually. We bought our souvenirs. We bought everything that we needed. Dude, I tell you what, I saw a shirt that I really liked there, and I said, how much is this? He's like, well, which one you like? Which one you like? And I'm like, well, this one. And a pretty skull on it, whatever. And he goes, $50. I looked at him, I'm like, no, thank you. I'm good, thanks. Walked out. Tried to walk out, but you know, oh, I'll give it for you for 30, 35. I'm like, bye. I'm a cheap person. I'm not too cheap, but you know what I mean, like bargains on clothes and stuff like that. That's what I like. But I cannot I cannot spend $50 on one shirt. It was just too much for me, so I walked away. He wasn't really happy, but with those prices, tell you what. Anyways, so we had our fun, you know. We went, we explored, we walked around, and then we went on the boat because the boat was gonna leave around like 3 something, so we needed to get on there And we got there we got on a little bit early just because my daughter was she was so tired and she was cranky and she was acting up, she was crying, so it was just time for us to go. So yeah, that's what happened in Belize. And then in Cozumel, we had a resort. We paid for a resort. We got the all-inclusive, you know, because my sister's awesome, and because she's the one that figured all of this stuff, and I praise her. Because, you know what, I'm not a good person on finding things and trying to look for things, and she likes to, I guess she likes to research. I don't know, she likes to be informed. I will say that. She likes to be informed. And I praise her. I really do. So she found the excursion for Rogatán and then the resort for Cozumel. And the resort, I tell you, boy, I tell you, we got the all-inclusive, and we could get whatever food we want, whatever drinks we wanted, even alcohol. And my husband didn't know, and so when I told him I bought some beer for him, he just looked at me because he didn't want to spend too much money on, you know, alcohol, because it can be kind of pricey. But yeah, he's like, how much? I'm like, nothing. It don't cost nothing. This is why we paid this much money for this what's it called? Resort. It was fun. We ate. Their food was amazing. Their service was great. To ride up there, you spent your money. I think it was like 20 minutes to ride up to the resort. But it wasn't too bad. But yeah, we had our fun on New Year's. That was our vacation. It took forever to come because we booked it like forever ago, and when the time came, it was unreal. I tell you, unreal. I thought it would never come. Like, honestly, it took forever. Like, it seemed like forever. So it was me, my husband, my daughter, my sister, my brother-in-law, my nephew, and my mom and dad that went to the cruise. And this is our first time going on a cruise. I thought it would be a good vacation, even though it took most of all our money. But hey, that's all right. If you want to have fun and go to different places, you got to spend money, right? So that's what we did for our holidays. And yeah, and one of the more, like, I was just exhausted. We came back on Saturday, last Saturday. I was exhausted. The next day on Sunday, we had to come back to our home into reality, which I didn't want to. I just wanted to stay on that boat forever. But yeah. We ported off of Galveston because that is closer to us. So thank goodness we did that. When we left a day early too. We left on a Friday and we got a hotel just so, you know, traveling can take a lot out of you, and especially if you have kids. So if we left the day of, the kids were going to be so cranky. They would have been so awful because, you know, they're cranky and they're moving too much and they haven't had naps. So we decided to leave a day early. And thank goodness we did, because it helped us a lot. But yeah, that was my trip. Tell me all about yours, and I would totally love to hear about your vacation. It would be awesome to hear it. So let me get off of here and let me finish my face. I'm just gonna set my under eyes. I'm gonna do my brows, and I'm probably gonna put some fake lashes on and put some lipstick, blush, all of that jazz, you know, bronzer or whatever, and I'll come back with the finished results and see how we like this amazing look. So I'll be right back. So this is the finishing look. I'm just gonna put on my lipstick, which is gonna be Sephora Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick Monaco. It is a kind of a metallic-y color. And it's so pretty. I thought it would go with the look today. Ooh, it's like a brown color, so it doesn't really clash that much. So this is the finishing look. I hope that everyone likes this random look that I did. It kind of reminds me of a lollipop. It's a pink one. It has a purple and then pink on top, and it just looks so pretty. I think that's how it looks like. It looks like a little lollipop. But I hope that y'all enjoyed my time with y'all here and telling you about what happened in my life with the holidays and whatnot. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to comment down below and see how I want to know what you did on your holidays. So much love, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.